Storytelling. Who doesn't love a story? So particularly a brand story, or even the story behind your logo and identity. These are all talking points and things that you can build in, or if you think about the story before you create your brand identity, then you can tell a story with it. Often I use an example of Aladdin's lamp. Now, you've heard that or you've read that, and it's put an image in your mind. So you might be thinking about Aladdin, the character, you might be thinking about the genie, the lamp itself, or even the 3 wishes that are created from that story. So if you can create a logo and a brand identity that's got a reason and a story behind it, so what it is that you do, why you do it, or how you help your customers. For example, take my logo here. That's 3 cups taken from above, because my business is called Make a Brew. I love tea and I think it's an icebreaker. So the cups tell the story of why the business is called what it is. So I believe that's the best way to start a conversation. There's 3 there because conversations and relationships are built with more than one person, sometimes more than 2. To be honest with you, I didn't use 2 symbols because it looks very much like a sexual health symbol, and that's not the look I was going for. And obviously 1 on its own, you can't have a meeting with yourself. Well, maybe you can if it's something you're working on in default diary or working on the business, book a meeting with yourself to book that time out. But if you're going to develop your business and work with your customers and help other people, you never have a meeting with yourself. So what story can you wrap around your identity and your brand? Where did you come from? Where did you start the business? How did you start? What it is you do? Is there a certain way that you do what you do? Take McDonald's, for example, the Golden Arches. Originally, that was from the architecture of the first McDonald's building. That was part of the form of the building, and it just shapes the aesthetic of the building. And that was then incorporated into the identity by creating that double arch as an M character. And affectionately by quite a lot of people these days, the McDonald's logo is referred to as the Golden Arches. So story behind it. So if you can think about the story that you can tell to do with your logo or your identity, it will help you communicate and attract the right customers that have an affinity with that story. You're looking for more brand tips? Look out for next week's